Kevin.
There have been many major improvements in the tree industry and the logging industry over the past 50 to 60 years, and even more in the past 10. They've got lighter saddles, they've got newer double locking carabiners, higher performance chainsaws to get better gas mileage so you're not having to refuel all the time. So, this is one of their newer saddles. It's made by Petzl, which is a Swiss company that does most of their business with rock climbers. But if you want to pass that around, it's the lightest in the industry. It's only 2.4 pounds. And it has adjustable leg straps, as well as different loops that the older saddles did not have. Today I will demonstrate how to inspect this saddle and some of the equipment, how to put it on, and then I will demonstrate some of the knots that are used in the tree industry. So, while that's going around, these are the spurs that come with it, and I'm not going to put them on today because I don't want to trip and dig holes in your carpet. But these are a little heavier, but with the caps, the aluminum part, they're called cans. They have taken a couple of pounds off the entire set, but they are still kind of lumpy and heavy.
You could kill somebody.
Okay, these are the two types of rope. This is called a 16 strength. It's given that name by the Breda. This is 120 foot and weighs probably 7 or 8 pounds. This is a braided cable, and it's shorter than the other one. I usually use this for pulling trees over after I've taken them below the power lines or whatever. Then you have your carabiners, or your micro pulleys, and your carabiners. So now that the saddle has gone around, as far as the inspection, you want to look around to make sure that all the metal is still attached. You want to look for loose stitching, any frays, any spots of gas or oil, because that will eat through that, and you can obviously smell. I've spilled gas and oil on it before, and the best way to get that out is just to hand clean it. Don't put it in the dryer or the washer. That'll make your wife mad. So, all the D-rings, you want to check them for burrs and anything that's going to catch your rope or anything. And as far as the installation or the wearing of it, you usually want to shake it a couple of times because these two leg holes, they're like bungee in the back, but they're real stiff and firm in the front, so you want to make sure you're not putting the wrong leg in the wrong hole because you end up with your leg squeezed. So, get the leg strap through. Okay, and then you pull it up. I usually tuck my shirt in so it's not hanging out, snagging on limbs or anything. So now that the legs are all right, you're going to pull this waistband adjuster and make sure this is dead center of your nail. Cinch it up, and then there's these little clips right here that you can put in and keep this out of your way. So there is that, and I usually leave the leg straps a little loose because it's easier when you're walking up the tree. Oh, there's some gloves. And this is your foot line. When you're going up the tree, this is going to be attached around the tree and hooked back into your saddle. And this is universal. If you're left-handed or right-handed, you can do it either way. So now that you're at the base of the tree, you're going to take this, flip it around. Sometimes you have to walk around because they are some big trees. So, you're on the tree. This is an adjustable prusik, which is one of the knots that you use. So this, actually, since you're not in the tree, right, this is the proper way to inspect it and set it up. Now you're ready to climb. So, let's get some knots out of the way that you're going to need to know. The first one, before you come out of any tree, is this little guy right here. It's the figure 8 knot, and it's also a stopper knot in case the tree you're in is too tall for your rope. You want to have this knot so your hitch is catching it, and you don't just fall the rest of the way to the ground. So there's the figure 8, and all you do is you take a bite of rope, go around it, and then through the hole. Pull it tight. There's your figure 8. Now for your other knots that you're going to need, this is called a beeline. It's just a short little piece of rope, anywhere from 24 to 36 inches. They make different lengths. So, actually before that, this is your anchor hitch. It's a self-terminating knot. It will not come undone. The more you pull on it, the tighter these coils get, and it's there. So to tie that, it's a lot easier than this. Take a carabiner, go through it, make sure you pull enough slack through so you got some tail to hang out and catch. So you've gone through, now you're going to go through again so that you have it like that. Now what you're going to do is come around the back and through both of the loops that you just went through. So it looks like that, and it will cinch up and not come undone. Okay, so with that knot, this is going to be your tree. And a lot of times you'll already have this pre-tied because you're doing tree after tree after tree. You don't want to, so you usually leave it. So you're at the tree, you're getting ready to come down. What you want to do is take your anchor hitch, go around the tree and a limb. It has to have a limb. You can't just go around a tree because you'll slide all the way down. And then put that right here. This is your repelling D-ring. So now that I've done that,